Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm May.
Hi, I'm Matt.
Last weekend, I went to the Jingdezhen Ceramic Museum. There are so many delicate ceramic works. Sometimes I'm so confused how we can introduce and translate the name of the artworks because the name is so long and complicated. Do you have any suggestion?
Well, it depends on the work itself. You can introduce the work from many aspects. For example, the kiln, the type of ware, and the color of the glaze and pattern on it.
Wow, the name is so informative. I can feel the hard efforts for making a piece of work.
True. You'll find the answer to the question in this episode.
I'm looking forward to it.
Famed for its delicacy, the tradition of ceramic ware and porcelain has been ingrained in the development of Chinese culture. To introduce Chinese culture to friends all over the world is inseparable from the introduction of Chinese ceramics. Therefore, the name translation of ware is important. How to successfully translate the names of Chinese ceramics into English is an important issue that we should pay attention to. Many names of ceramic wares reflect the composition of raw materials, glaze, shape, and technology. From the structural analysis, the name of porcelain is mainly composed of general name and attribute name. General name refers to different types of porcelain, including bottle, pot, zun, plate, bowl, dish, etc. Attribute name usually indicates the characteristics of ceramic ware, including glaze, decoration, origin, dynasty, and other information. But when it comes to English, we should pay attention to the position relationship between the modifier and the central word in the English translation. The naming of most Chinese ceramic objects follows the following pattern: dynasty plus firing kiln plus the decoration technology plus decoration pattern and design plus the shape of ware. Generally speaking, the shape of ware is the core content. Decoration technology and the decoration pattern and design are generally reflected in the name, and there's no law for the rest of the information. Most of the English names of ceramic ware only describe the type of ware, and some of them contain information such as kiln, decoration, and decoration pattern, while some of the details such as dynasty and other information are supplemented in other ways. To start with the shape, we can list many: cup, bowl, vase, jewel, jar, pot, dish, washer, brush holder. For the name of glaze and color, there are many types: blue and white, celadon, bluish white, vermeil rose, underglaze red, tea dust glaze, sacrificial red, peacock blue, plum green glaze, beauty's blush, mirror black glaze. Now, let's start with some simple examples. Let's look at the first one. We could just translate it from the glaze to the shape followed by the kiln name as light sky blue glaze the round washer, Ru kiln. As for the next one, we could say sacrificial red glaze the monk's cap jug, or monk's cap jug with sacrificial red glaze. 宣德款 could be added as the supplementary information made in 宣德 reign, Ming dynasty. This one is named celadon glaze the double gourd vase. The shape, double gourd, 葫芦, was widely viewed in the Ming and Qin dynasties as auspicious. Its large number of seeds representing fertility and the wish for numerous sons. It was also an important symbol of Taoism, particularly associated with Li Tieguai, one of the 8 immortals, who is often depicted with a double gourd at his waist containing the elixir of immortality. In addition, the Chinese word for double gourd forms a rebus with the phrase 福禄, meaning happiness and prosperity through government positions. Let's try one with pattern with decoration pattern. First is the glaze and shape, that is celadon vase, followed by the pattern, and the campsite could be added as the supplementary information. It could be translated to celadon vase with bowstring patterns, 龙泉 well. The next one is a more complicated one. It could be translated as jewel with carved lotus pattern and a double phoenix has, 耀州 king. And jewel is one container with a handle and a spout designed for pouring. Therefore, it was also called a pourer. People of Wu called the wine pot the jewel. People of today take the term literally and call all containers with a spout and jewel. In the Tang Dynasty, the jewel was used for serving of not only wine but also soup and tea. The design of jewel during this period was mostly in the shape of near sphere or flattened sphere without the lid, and the spout was large and short in hexagonal or octagonal shape. The large and short spouts were often sculpted into the shape of kitchen hat. However, it was rather difficult to pour from such short and large spout, so the kitchen hat pourer gradually evolved into the later styles with thinner and longer spouts. Although this piece is a product of a later age, the maker made an attempt to integrate the design of chicken hat into a more modern craft. Pattern impression was a very popular art in the late Tang Dynasty. Lines were drawn into the monochrome bone piece in symmetric design and a highly characteristic style. In the Five Kingdom period, the art of pattern impression was taken into a new era with highly varied techniques. The lines were intricate and fluid, and the composition was symmetric and well balanced. It echoes the art of intricate line drawing in Chinese painting. This piece is one of the finest crafts of the Northern Song dynasty. Here comes to the next one. Following the rules, it can be translated as blue and white lotus mouth bottle vase with interlocking flowers, period of Yongzheng, Qin dynasty. Looking at this shape with an elegant, slender silhouette, the present vase attests to the ingenuity with which historical precedents were used in the creation of new works in order to meet the Yongzheng Emperor's exacting standards for quality and antiquarian taste. The delicacy of potting encapsulates the pinnacle of ceramic refinement and reflects the temperament of the emperor himself. Topped with a bulbed mouth and flanked by a pair of animal mask handles, this attractive vase is closely related in form to early bronze wine vessels, hu. The mouth, modeled to simulate a dainty blossoming lotus bud, appears to have been inspired by mid-15th century prototypes. Rising undefiled from impure muddy waters, the lotus was frequently associated with literacy, as it is symbolic of purity, integrity, and the Confucian notion of virtue. It is also closely associated with Buddhism, symbolizing the power of the soul to emerge from the physical world, samsara, and to achieve enlightenment.